variety of flat lay compositions, and not every flat lay is the same, which is a good thing to work with variety of ideas and have a diverse range. So grab your notebook and pen if you are into flat lay photography and get everything jotted down on it. Hey everyone, this is Chitranka. Thank you so much for watching the Aaj Se Paint and welcome back to my channel. Now that we have come across flat lay photography and looked at various aspects of it, now it is time to take a closer look at the types of flat lays that you can work with and how you can choose some of it for your next flat lay expedition. So the first is grid style. It is the most popular type of flat lay because everything or every item, as I say, are arranged neatly and all the edges are parallel to each other so that the whole flat lay looks really organized and composed. You can add an alternative angle to those pictures by changing the camera's perspective a bit just to add that little contrast over some of the items that you have laid on so that it looks really composed. Second is controlled chaos, something more of a scattered approach towards a flat lay type. And in this, every items are roughly placed and evenly spaced out from each other so that every item adds to that flat lay picture, creates a more lively look and gives that organic touch to the flat lay pictures. Third is negative space flat lays. It is good for displaying just one or two things or smallest of things, and you can arrange them around the corner of your frame or in the middle of the frame, allowing the background to take more space and give a more minimalistic vibe. You can use the negative space for adding text or graphics or taglines, for brand endorsements as well. Fourth is symmetrical. This is the most traditional type of flat lay in which all the items, or you can say all the asymmetrical items, are put together or placed out so neatly and evenly from each other that they all together give a perfect symmetry to the picture. Fifth is organized chaos. These flat lays give the illusion of a haphazard beauty, or it gives the illusion that you are in somewhat hurry or you are seemingly occupied by some other task and it's just a chaos that you have clicked the picture in, meaning the chaos originates from one specific point or one specific item and outwards towards the frame. Next type is bag dump. You have seen these type of flat lays over all the internet and you must have been intimidated by such beautiful pictures. By the term you can totally understand, it's basically throwing your bag out and a collection of organized items fell out. For example, what's in my bag, to showcase your makeup items or bag essentials, etc, etc. If you're a lifestyle blogger or a beauty blogger, these type of pictures would go really well with your work and you can showcase all the beauty products that you have brought or any new makeup items in. These type of flat lays are tonally and thematically connected and also evenly spaced, making the overall shot look really aesthetically pleasing. Next type is minimal point spread. These are great for capturing small products such as skincare or food supplies. The main idea is to radiate a theme from a point source. For example, the subject is in the middle and all the other elements or the props, as I say, it would be laid down around that particular subject, which will be in the middle, of course. As you can see, I'm taking the skincare product to be the subject and I'm placing the small leaves and flowers around it at props and also leaving the circular area around the subject unattended. But you have to make sure that the props do not cover the whole background, so you have to leave some circular space of the backdrop unattended to give that aesthetic and minimal touch to the picture. Also keep in mind, when you go for props, make sure that they are small. For example, small leaves or flowers to add that extra depth and texture, and not too much happening or not too large. Otherwise the whole show behind creating a minimal point spread will go in vain, right? Hence, those were mainly all the types of flat lays that you could go for before going into flat lay photography and ideate these to create your beautiful pictures and provide a good structural frame to all your flat lay spreads. Hope you have taken notes. If not, then this video is gonna stay here forever. Anytime you want to know about flat lay photography, I've made a whole playlist. You can come here back again and again and watch any of the videos. As you have already noticed by the title of this video that this is the part 1 of the types of flat lay photography, so you're smart enough to understand that there will be a part 2 in which I will explain the types of flat lay photography, in case that makes sense. Hence, to not miss any update on my channel or any new videos on my channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you get notified. and also smash the like button and share with your friends who might need this video. And please comment down below which was your favorite type of flat lay. So if you're new here, let me tell you that I come up with new videos every Wednesday and Sunday. And also, just to tell you or just to keep it out there, tomorrow is your girl's birthday. Information nobody asked for, but I'm just gonna give it away, right? You know me, I'm weird. Not that anything's going to be happening corona times. If you're wondering about my excitement, let me just tell you that I'll be always that little girl who gets very excited on her birthday, even when I turn 50. So until next time, take care and stay safe. Bye.